fairy tales were analyzed, and before there were analyzed other articles as well that were discussed by by Prop in his work, yeah, on that very structure of the Russian fairy tales. That's a very nice thing of him. Okay. Well. The interesting thing about them that they were doing a lot of hard work, weren't they? So, and also that is a lovely thing that not only formalists contributed to the development of stylistics, but Latin, Greek, and sometimes Roman scientists, let's say, also contributed to that, and especially to the development of rhetoric that is being analyzed nowadays as well. Rhetorical speeches are being widely analyzed by stylisticians nowadays. So, do you guys remember the canons, the 5 canons of rhetoric? What are they?
Discovery, arrangements, and stylization, memorization, delivery.
So, what is it about? Why it is important to know that? To know these very canons of rhetoric.
Because actually it helps to like organize and deliver our speech properly. So if we speak about discovery, it's about before our speech we need to come up with good arguments, good proper arguments. Then comes next change arrangement. It's about how you structure, how you order the things that you want to say. Also about stylization. Also, it's about like style mainly, and about memorization as well. It's like learning the content and delivery, how you present your ideas. That's why
Yes.
the things are important to give a good speech.
Okay, thank you very much. Nesta.
If I'm not mistaken, it mostly regards the persuasive speeches, right? Because because in the Greek world or the Latin world, it was widely spreading. I mean, most of them are like orators, even like Aristotle, let's say, or Plato. They were talking with people, so they need to narrate them. They need to kind of persuade them. So most of them is like regarding the persuasive speeches.
Okay, good. Well, thank you. Thank you, Shahsaniam. You wanted to say something?
No, teacher. Actually,
Please.
I want to add at first that these 5 canons of rhetoric focus on oratory, public speaking, and also there are some stages like pre-writing, drafting, and rewriting.
Okay. Yeah. Additional information. Thank you. Okay, guys. So now you see, what kind of questions you are going to have. Of course, we will have the questions regarding the types of linking in the sentences. You have to revise it too. You are going to be asked about the meter, the types of the meter, the peculiarities of those types of the meter. Yeah. Also, cohesion and register are going to be the primer focus as well. I'm not going to go deep into that now, but please make sure that you revise it as well, revise those topics as well. Also, do not.
Teacher, sorry, will we do some practical exercise like identify the meter or something like that as it was in our meter?
Yep. I will talk about it later. I would like you just to tell the theoretical part of it. So yeah. And also, please have a look at the phonetic peculiarities. Yeah. So just revise what is consonants and assonance, what is alliteration, because you will have the the task where you have to provide the definition. So please be ready with that as well. Yeah. Also, do not forget about syntax, as I have already mentioned. What is coordination? What is asyndetic, polysyndetic, monosyndetic, maybe copulative sentences and all that stuff? Have a proper look at it. Yeah. I'm asking you in order you not to fail the subject. Yeah. So please take a good look at it, quite a good look at it. Also, you will be asked about enjambment, you will be asked about the double syntax as well, and so you will be asked about the cohesion and the, let's say, the elements that are being, not elements, how we call them, forms of cohesion.
Central
Yeah?
forms of
Yeah,
cohesion.
central forms of cohesion. They will also be there. Yeah, do not forget about them, please. Now, regarding the structure of the final. So you will have 90 minutes, overall 100 minutes with all that organization and preparation stages. But for the accomplishing of your task, you will be given 90 minutes, which is a 1.5 hour. I think it's more than enough for you. So in the first part, the first hour, you will be dealing with the theory. In the part of the theoretical knowledge, you will have 35 questions of different kinds.
Sorry.
They are filling the gaps, they will be true and false, they will be multiple choice questions, providing the definition, providing the list of answers. So please be ready with them. I hope they are not going to be too challenging for you. And the next part is, of course, about the text analysis. And I would like to say that happy those who had done the final assignment, because the questions are going to be quite similar to the final assignment. You will be asked about the 3 variables of the register, about the tenor, mode, semantic field, and about equivalence and contrast. Of course, also you will be asked to speculate about the feelings of the people that were writing or that were described in that very, let's say, in that very texts. Yeah, so please be ready with the literary analysis as well. I mean, you have to be able to interpret the feelings of the people. Remember, we discussed one of the excerpts from the fiction that is called The Road, about the man and the little boy. Yeah? And we actually, at the seminar classes, we talked about the sentiments and feelings that the man felt towards that very little boy that he loved and he protected and all that stuff. So you have to explain that thing. You have to interpret the feelings of the people in the text, and you should be able to, let's say, prove why you think so, why you interpret it. So you have to look at the equivalence, you have to look at the structure of the syntax, structure of the sentences, and explain your interpretation through them. So it should be evidence-based. It's not like, oh, I think it is the he loves his son because it shows there. Yeah, it is written there. But you have to say this kind of coordination shows that the main hero feels particular feelings towards the man or a woman or a little boy and all that stuff. So please be ready with that. And of course, also, you will be having the questions about the usage of foregrounding devices, about the usage of repetitions, deviations, parallelism. Again, your task will be to identify the enjambment Please be careful about it. Read through what enjumpment is, because many of you failed with this very task at the midterm. Many of you could not identify enjumpment properly. Yeah, be ready. Have a proper look. Have a good research. Google it if you want. Google it, please, guys. And also, you have to again find out. You will have to again find out the number of clauses. You are going to have a look at the linking processes, type of the linking processes, whether it's coordination or subordination, and all that stuff. And again, it is about speculation about the sentiments and feelings of the people who wrote or who are being discussed in the texts. So please be careful about it. Do not do too much of pathos in your interpretation. Okay? Make it solid. Make it evidence-based, please. All right. Any questions? Any
The
questions?
first
Our final will cover all the topics which we had on this course from the very beginning, right?
Yeah. So mainly the topics that were discussed at the lecture, today's lecture.
Oh,
How many questions in
today's
total?
lecture.
Maidi, please be attentive. I have already told how many questions are going to be included in
Yeah,
the
you said
info.
35 questions, but those 35 questions will be the multiple choice,
Nope.
all of them.
Only 35 theoretical questions, which will be multiple clean gaps and etc.
Mm-hmm.
Filling
And
the gap. So,
And filling the gaps, yeah.
Oh, in the second part, we will have like 5 question, right? Yeah, 5 task.
Mainly, it will be 3 to 5 questions for the analysis. But it's going to be a lot to do with the analysis. So please be ready with your chocolate bar snacks, so you have enough energy for your brain and enough carbons that could provide you with the energy. So 100 minutes is quite a long time, right? So покушайте хорошо перед экзаменом или приносите с собой снеки.
вы имеете в виду на экзамен, что ли? Принести снеки.
Да, потому что будет очень много brain work. Вы должны будете не только теорию.
А нам разрешают снеки с собой взять на экзамен?
Обычно не разрешают.
Нет, нам не разрешают.
Вроде
Oh,
только
God.
воду, только.
Oh, I'm very sorry for that. I don't know. In my university, we were allowed to have some chocolate with us. I don't know how it is here. Если не разрешают вам принести шоколадку, тогда покушайте шоколадку. Я не знаю. Перед экзаменом. Хорошенько покушайте обязательно за час до экзамена. Плотно забейте свой желудок.
Thank you, teacher, for caring about us. Teacher, another question about the attendance. It's kind of 20% yes, our whole attendance, and it will be taken only from the seminar classes.
Mainly from the seminar. Mainly. But those who attended the lectures and were quite active, they will get additional points. About your midterms, groups, seminar groups 7, 11, 5, and 6, your marks of the midterm are already on the document of the formative assessment on week 14. So please have a look at it. And I was a lot disappointed with your progress. So please revise everything. You have 1.5 weeks. Please revise everything. Any other questions regarding the midterm? Midterm marks, maybe. You can have a look at it now. Yeah, Rojan, question.
Teacher,
Mhm.
today our seminar will be online, yeah?
Yeah, the seminar for group 6B at
Can you hear me?
12 is going to be online.
Could you hear me? I was asking a question about creating in this document, Google Docs. I mean, the last grade under the history. What does it mean, history? Does it grade
History,
for what?
history of stylistics, I guess.
For this week topic, you mean, or for our final assignment?
I don't know. So only groups 7, 11, 5, and 6 were graded. So the
For
others
final
will be
assignment?
no, not for the final assignment, for the midterm.
Okay, I'm 2P. What about final assignment? You haven't yet graded
I
it?
haven't graded it yet.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I
I'm
don't
just
have that much
worrying a
time.
lot about it.
Do not be worried. The marks and the assessment is not that much. It's not going to play a big role in your life, guys. The most important thing is in your life is gaining the knowledge and using that very knowledge, your skills to be able to use that in your future. So to apply them, yeah. But do not worry about it much.
Okay.
Everything is the secondary thing. Me myself was not that Atlichnitsa, was not that very distinctive at the university, but oh, we tried. We tried to do our best to study and get some knowledge. So just do that. Do what you can. Study well. Study for yourselves, not for the grades. Yeah.
Teacher, sorry.
Mhm.
Can we take our papers from Meet too, in order to see our mistakes? Group Friday.
Friday. Okay, I don't know. I haven't checked them yet. I will be checking them on Wednesday, and till 1 o'clock p.m. you can come to my office. I will be in my office, inside my office. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
On Wednesday till 1 p.m. because at 1 p.m. I'm then leaving the university.
On
okay?
Wednesday, yes.
On Wednesday
On
till 1
Wednesday.
p.m. So today
Okay.
I hope till midnight, groups 12, 13, 8, and probably 9 will be graded, but I'm not sure about 9. But for sure 12, 13, and 8, your works will be graded. So the Tuesday groups will be graded. The rest of the Tuesday groups. Thursday and Friday groups, your works will be graded on Wednesday. And you can just come, pass by, and have a look at your work. But I'm not going to give you the papers to you because it's the evidence that I'm going to save till the end of the course. After the end of the course, you can have it. You're just welcome to have it, but I don't think you will need it in your life.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Not only seminar, not only the 7P or 6P will be online, right? And the other not.
Only today, only 6B are going to be online. 5B, 12B, 13B, 8B are going to be offline. Only 6B, okay?
Thank you.
So, guys, I have one thing to ask you, to beg you about. Please let everyone from 6B know that they are lesson is going to be online on WebEx, okay? So they should know for sure that it's going to be online. Because the attendance is going to be rated according to your presence at the online meeting, not the offline coming. I do not want others to be disinformed or misinformed today. All right. Any other questions? We have 5 minutes or 7 minutes, even 7 minutes now.
Teacher, can I ask you?
Yeah, sure, you can. Hello? Nastya, you're welcome to ask.
Points, or I don't know.
Pardon. Nastya, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me now, teacher?
Yeah, now we can hear you, yeah.
Okay, so in my group, there are no grades from the 11th week. Will you post them? Or
11th week, are you
yes,
sure?
from 11, 12, 13, 14, we have no grades for these weeks.
Well, let me see what is the work
We
group.
also,
The same
teacher,
for group. Yep, the same.
yes,
Wait.
but we have done all the
Uh-huh.
tasks in groups.
So as I have
No,
mentioned
groups also.
before, I mentioned before at the classes, starting from week 10, the tasks were for discussion, not for grading, guys. So do not worry about the counting, about the number of your grades. Okay, please do worry about the quality of your marks that you have in the formative assessment sheet. The most important thing that I would like you to know, if you have less than 3 grades, then you may worry, but it's too late to worry now. Yeah, but if you have more than 3 grades, it's absolutely okay. I'm not going to punish you for that. But I know who were studying and who were not studying, but I don't know, doing nothing at the seminars and lectures. I'm not a blind man. I do see. So do not worry. Those who were quite hardworking and quite diligent, you will get your good marks. Do not worry about it. So all the starting from week 10, all the tasks were for discussion for grading. Please take that into account. Some of you got the marks, some of you, because your works, I found that your works were quite distinctive, quite lovely, quite something great. So that's the reason I put some marks for some of you. But mainly, starting from week 10, everything was for discussion. Okay, any questions? Can you hear me?
No questions, thank you.
No questions. Okay.
Teacher, I think that you will assess according to our active participation, maybe too.
Of course, your active participation is a must. In the very beginning, I told you that. So it is going to be like, your active participation actually is going to influence your final mark a lot.
What about those ones who couldn't like join the lectures on Mondays? Because on schedule we had it on Tuesdays, but you couldn't do it on Tuesdays, so we couldn't attend the lectures. That wasn't our fault that we couldn't.
You were active at the seminar classes.
We had other lectures on Monday.
So I'm very sorry for that,
Okay,
Aroran.
okay.
It is not my mistake that I had extra hours and I was really working too much, and that's the reason. It's not my fault either. But let's say my offer is that I'm going to have a look at your seminar activities as well. And some of you will be graded according to your active participation at the seminar classes as well. So do not worry about it much. But sure, those who could make with the lecture, they will get additional points as well. Primarily, they will be getting the additional points.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys. Anything you would like to add, to ask? Nupi?
Oh, okay, thank you for this course.
I would like
Okay,
to add
thank you,
this one.
Laura.
That was quite
Thank you.
interesting to learn something new with you. You're a really nice person. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, girls, as well. I really appreciate it. And those who love the Beatles or their songs, you will be quite surprised at the at the finals, because you will get some kind of a task that is actually formed and based on a song, one of their songs. Okay, guys, have a lovely day. I'll see group 6 in 10 minutes on WebEx. Just take a good care of yourselves and do not worry much about the exams and all that stuff. It's not, the grades are not the prime thing in your life. Okay, just study for yourselves. That is my advice. That is what I was taught by my family, and I'm going to spread that wisdom to you. Okay, study for quality.
Okay.
Have
Thank
a
you.
lovely day.
Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
teacher. See you
Bye.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Take a
teacher.
good care.
Bye.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye, teacher.